This is a 1 minute and 11 second cut. Now, I've got like about 3 hours today. Probably more like 2.5 hours today, just revising all of this. And then about the same or more another day, trying to set up the initial prototype. When this is all done, oh, I see. That actually needs to be in. I think that's just the way it's going to show the cut line. That actually, yeah, that's in red. That's a full cut. That's a full cut. All right. Yeah, let's go again. And I'm very interested to see how it turns out. I've changed the settings down so it's going to run a little slower with about the same power settings. Let's see what that does. Yeah, on what's going to probably be a line or a fill, that is actually cutting it all the way through. That's good. The red cuts last, so we'll see what that looks like here. I think the O is sitting there because it's on a crossbar. Yes, it is. So everything should drop out nicely for this. And it's going to be tough because I've got some oak. It's a hardwood handle. Best I know, I think it's going to be comparable burn response-wise to the oak scraps that I have. We'll see. Yeah, that's cutting through just fine now. And we should be ready to kind of match it up. I can take this piece, this cut piece off, because the template will still be taped down. Oh, that's a lousy picture. And I'm not going to get any good shot there. The template will still be down, so that I should be able to set the spatula in there. Let's see how that turns out. I don't think this could be any better. There's so little side-to-side play here. I couldn't get it any better than that, I don't think. And the placement is right. And I think we're ready to go ahead and run this. I've got the head of the laser set at the right height, and the customer has called for a fill cut rather than an outline cut. So the outline cut is like 1.5 minutes, and the fill cut is like 8.5. Oh, that's a lot if we end up doing a bunch of these. But I think we're going to get to see what it looks like now, because I've just gotten approval from a text to go ahead and go for it. See what this first one turns out to be. Thank you, Lord. So, did the electricity go out because of a kind of a heavy storm coming through right towards the end of this first burn on somebody else's property? Well, of course it did. Absolutely. What was I going to expect? So the E, there's the beginning of the E has a little extra depth. I'm lucky it didn't go any further than that. Blessed, I should say. And once I run the rubbing alcohol across this and get the burn, the soot, the creosote off, then we'll see, I think, even better how this looks, and I'm pleased. I hope the owner and potential customer will be too. Let's find out. All right, I'm glad I'm getting a shot here of this in actual initial cut condition, and then we'll have the cleaned up version to compare it to. So a little bit of alcohol sprayed on this, and the template should stay in place okay. And then let's see what this looks like when it's cleaned up. Oh, this is so much better than sanding. Really glad I found this option. Yeah, I think that's pretty nice. I'm not sure what the initial finish, if any at all, is on this. I don't know. You know, it came to me. I wonder if this might be hickory wood as opposed to oak. I'm not sure. You know, people like to barbecue with hickory. I don't know if you'd waste it on a handle or not, when you could use it for flavoring, but let's see if there's a couple of spots here where it still can clean up a little bit. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Let's see what the customer says. I think this is a pretty good place to wrap up the video for this week. Especially since right now I have not yet. I just sent the text to see what the customer thinks, and I don't know the answer yet. I kind of like that. Maybe I'll put it in the description of the video if I get it back tonight. And if you haven't been reading the descriptions, sometimes there's a little extra info in there if you have a chance to take a look at it. And while you're at it, it'd be awesome if you would hit the like button and the subscribe button and the bell if you haven't already done that. I really do appreciate it. And I'm blessed and grateful on Dead End Street. I hope you're having a great week already. Thanks.